fam. So welcome to the February round of message readings. I wanted to do a quick intro just as a big thank you. I just passed my 1,000 subscriber mark, so thank you so much to all of you out there. Literally couldn't do it without you. It is all for you and all about you. And I've been thinking of some way to just kind of do something fun to commemorate it. And I was thinking I rarely ever talk about me or put me on the videos. And I had recommendations to do like a Q&A video, so I was like, what better time than right now? So I'm going to give it some time. I don't know how many questions will come through, but if there's any questions you have for me, and it can be about anything. If you wanted to know more about me personally, if you wanted to know my opinions on anything, like literally if you have a question, fire away. No topic is off limits. So yeah, I don't know how long I'll give it, but I'll give it some time once we get some questions together. And I'll do like a 1,000 subscriber funsies Q&A, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we could even do it as a live if that's a thing. I don't know. Whatever. However, so I just wanted to give a big thank you and kind of just let you guys know. Send your questions either on my Instagram at the Guiding Chariot. You can drop them in the comment section down below. We'll put them all together and we'll do a special video shouting you guys out and answering your questions. Outside of that, welcome to your reading. Let's get into it. We're going to pull some oracle and some tarot cards to figure out some messages for the month. As I've been filming them, it's been really funny because a lot of them have been coming out focused on relationships. So most of you guys out there have kind of lucked out and are getting 2 love readings for the month of February. So enjoy it. But they've been super positive, so I hope you enjoy your reading. As always, shout it out in the comments. I love you guys. Thank you again for hitting the 1,000 subscribers. And let's get to your video. Bye. Hey Gemini. Welcome to your spirit message reading for February. This is TC, your guiding chariot. This is going to be a general reading for Gemini sun, moon, and rising. As a general reading, biggest thing here, only take what resonates. You may jive with all the decks, one of the decks, some of the messages, all the messages. Big thing, if you have to force anything for it to make sense to your circumstances or your life, that message is not for you. Leave it on the table. Only take what fits. All right. Gemini, I hope you guys enjoy getting the love readings out early. I hope you guys have been enjoying Aquarius season so far. Let's see what the rest of the season has in store for you. All right. I apologize if I sound kind of funny. It's pretty late when I think it's almost midnight now, but I just was like, nope, we're filming. 2020 has been exciting so far. All right, Spirit, messages and guidance for Gemini. Oh, all right. Messages and guidance for Gemini. What is the most important? Oh, okay. Delios. You know what? We're going to take that one too. I saw it and it fell back on the deck, but we're taking it. So lucky Gemini, you get 4. All right. Love. Oh, now I totally get why that came out. Those go together so beautifully. All right. So here you've got take time to breathe, as well as the energy of Archangel, I think Shamuel, right? Am I remember? Yes, Shamuel. My brain memorizes things this late. I love it. Open your heart. I love this. Now, for some reason, I really want to put these 2 cards together. I'm going to stack them so you can kind of see them together. I hope you can pick that up. Now, I will say open your heart, not necessarily like definition-wise, like Webster's Dictionary wouldn't necessarily put those phrases together. But I think what a big part of it is, take time to breathe is always a card of relaxing and taking it easy. You can kind of see, if I take Shamuel off, you can see it's like this figure is like on vacation, sitting on a beach. It's wonderful, it's beautiful, it's sunny. It's just an opportunity to rest and let it all go. With open your heart coming up, it's not necessarily, I feel like that initially gives you like the visual of like being compassionate, being nice, and being kind, which you should be. I'm not saying not do those things. But open your heart to me is really about taking the walls down. It's opening and allowing yourself to be free and vulnerable and expressive because you're in a safe place, Gemini, right? So even if it feels like there's challenges still around you, even if you feel like you're in the middle of a challenge, if you feel like you're still repairing something or working on something, or anything like that, that doesn't mean that you need to be on guard. All right? To me, this really feels like this: relax. Things are going to be easy. Things are going to be smooth. Everything is going to be all right. Okay? Then we have these lovelies. All right, hope you can see those. So you have Archangel Metatron for clear your vibes, and Archangel, it's the fancy one, right? Zadkiel, there we go. For transformation. Love, love, love. And again, they still kind of parallel each other. Take time to breathe, you're safe, take it easy, relax, clear your vibes. Take out that negative thinking. Take out that fear-based thought pattern, right? Yes, I'm not saying all challenges are gone, and it feels like you're still in something, whatever it is, whether it's a situation, whether it's a task that needs to be done, or if you really are trying to clean up some type of mess. I do feel like there's something going on that's presenting these feelings, but know that you're safe. Know that it's not as big or as heavy as maybe you perceive it to be at this moment, or there's support there that you're not recognizing or unaware of still, right? And then transformation comes along. That literally helps, like, I believe this talks about past, right? Yeah, thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. Legit, like even in the card, it talks about whatever shift happened, whatever growth opportunity happened, it is in your past. You are moving beyond it. You are transforming. So again, all backs up. Now it's time that you can be, I don't want to necessarily relax. I mean, yes, you should relax, but it's like, I almost want you to be like, look how proud I can be of myself. Look what I did. I did that. Look where I was. Did I ever think I was going to get here? Right? Something from your past, I want to say, is nagging on you, or some, past challenge that is like on cleanup mode is just kind of hanging over you, but it's all you, boo-boo. It's all you. Like, let that go. Let it go. I'm going to cut these bad boys. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh. Couldn't get any better. Oh my God, Gemini, this is beautiful. All right. So, what did I say? Safe place, moving beyond. First card out, 10 of water. This would be your 10 of cups. This is the fairy tale ending. This is everything you've wanted. That happily ever after you've been picturing. Boom. Already living the dream. Right after that, Ace of Earth. So yes, aces always bring a notion of like newness, but this is great abundance. Whatever you've been manifesting, it's here. It's arriving. Beautiful. And I almost want to say these are coming up right at the front, especially with the Justice card coming up right after that. Here with Justice. To me, these three really talk about what you've been dreaming of, what you've been desiring, what you've been trying to make happen is happening. It is here. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of you may need to hear this, but at least for a few of you, these three coming out really give me this idea that it's not too good to be true. It's not, a here today, gone tomorrow. It's not a temporary fix. You did it. You did it. You did the damn thing. You got it done. You made it happen. And it's here to stay. Right? Because even with the Justice card, it's a card of karma. And justice isn't about the, how we think of justice in, the legal sense, right? Where, someone does a crime, you punish them. Justice really speaks about karmic law. So it's a lot bigger than just, right and wrong, okay? What you put in, you get out. So again, this is something for those of you who have been doing the work, trying to, been dreaming big and doing what needed to be done. Those of you who put in that effort, it's all coming back to you now, which is beautiful. And I say that because for some of you out there, and again, I'm not coming for you, I'm not trying to attack you, I'm making this example. Some of you out there who have been maybe dreaming but not putting the action, not putting in the work, not trying to build whatever it is whatever reality you're trying to live in. So I'm talking about it's here. Your manifestation is coming, and you're like, where is it? I didn't get the job. I didn't get the girl, guy, whatever, whatever it is. Fill in it as you will. But those of you who have just been dreaming but not acting, justice isn't bringing you a whole lot. But I say that just to make sure, those of you who have been working, those of you who have been trying to make things better, move beyond this past challenge. And I want to say this challenge for a lot of you has been a mindset. It's been, a mental block, a perception that, oh, I can't do this, or I'm always going to be stuck in this situation, or this is going to be challenging because, or, blah, da, 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 da. I feel like that is what's being transformed. That's what we're breaking through. That's where we're freeing ourselves up, right? Again, we talked about, removing those barriers. These were a little more emotional, but the concept essentially is the same. And then look, even, yep. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so we're gonna talk about the bottom of the deck in just a minute. I'm gonna put those on the side. I got too excited. I forgot we still have 3 cards down here. But again, 3 of Earth, another beautiful card. This is teamwork, partnership, coming together. Instead of thinking this as partners, I think this is really just the coming together piece. It's all the elements falling into place, all the pieces coming together. And then what I find interesting here is you have the Queen of Water, the Queen of Water followed by the Page of Water. I'm looking at them in the camera, they got switched around. So technically it was Queen, then Page, which sometimes is kind of odd because it's like a downgrade, right? You're going from Queen to Page. The reason I think that's coming up here is because the Queen, although not negatively aspected here, the Queen is let's say she's very reticent, right? She protects her cup, strongly. Very few people get to look into her cup. And a lot of times in a traditional deck, you'll see her cup is covered and she's holding it very close to her. It's not something she, has accessible to just anybody. I think that's the place where you've been. And the reason you're going from Queen to Page isn't that you're getting downgraded. You are evolving. But your emotional space, your vulnerability, your ability to be open and less guarded with others, you're starting new again, right? You're doing things differently. Some of you may be trusting your guts a little bit more. You may not be over-analyzing everything or thinking everything to death. This may be you at a place where you're just willing to go on your hunches and trust your intuition. Because the Page of Water is a very psychic energy, very, very psychic energy. And then if we look at your bottom of the deck, the Wheel. Beautiful card. This just speaks to, everything turning in your favor. The tide is changing. Love that. King of Air. You are a natural air element, right? Geminis, this is all you. So this is you mastering not necessarily yourself, but mastering your mind. Because I told you, I think a lot of these challenges are perceptions. This is a perspective you have of yourself, or you're standing in this situation. You're now evolving to the place where you are beyond that. You're above that. So you're thinking a lot smarter. You're thinking a lot. You're in more control. You're not letting the situation or the panic or the fear, the chaos around you affect you. You are the eye of the storm at this moment, which is beautiful. And you sitting in the center of that storm embody this energy, this fiery energy of the Queen of Fire, which is magnetic and charismatic. Queen of Fire literally pulls everything to her. So you in the center of the storm, all these winds are going around you, and although they may look chaotic to the people stuck in it, you in the center can see these winds are blowing everything to you. They're bringing everything to the center where you are ready to receive and ready to collect. All right? Beautiful reading. And I will say, kind of closing on that note of, ready to receive, that is a big part of removing these barriers. Because if you keep those walls up, all these gifts that are manifesting are coming to you, but they're going to get stopped at the gate if you don't open it up. All right? So that's a big thing. A big part of that, take a chance to breathe and let your guards down. Yes, it is to open your heart. Yes, it is to make you feel safe because, you can be vulnerable. Nothing's coming to get you at this moment. But again, in that space, that's when you're ready to receive. That's when you're able to receive, all right? So it does take a level of trust. But again, there's nothing out there to fight you right now. So you have nothing to fear. Love this. Oh, this is a good reading. I'm glad I got up to do this. All right. I did get a lot of really positive feedback about those Divine Direction cards I closed out the last readings or the last round of readings with. So I thought we'd do it again. This is the, I believe it's called the, ooh, no, you didn't come out. This is the Language of Flowers deck. I thought it'd be appropriate for Valentine's Day. Yeah, bouquets of flowers going around, so why not use the Language of Flowers? I just bought a new, oh, we'll take those. Oh, you got two, all right. I just bought some new flowers for the house. I love having fresh flowers around, so it's really speaking to me. Oh. Wait for that motorcycle to go by. Sorry if you can hear that. All right, so you've got Wisteria, Longevity. What does it say? Plan for and take the dedicated path. Love that. This is the first time I'm using these decks, so I don't have them quite in my memory yet. But Longevity, I talked about that, you know, whatever this blessing is, it's here to stay. This isn't a flash in the pan. This isn't, you know, this isn't a one-nighter. This is yours. You earned it. You built it. It's not going anywhere. This belongs to you. And then you have, oh, I am not going to say that. Cyclamen? Is that a flower? We're going to say it's cyclamen. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm sorry. But I'm going to say cyclamen. Resignation. Say goodbye to what you no longer need. Clear your vibes. I mean, hello. And again, to me, this is just that you're at this point where you've evolved beyond what was holding you back. So now that you have that awareness, you know what you need to do, you know what you're walking into, what you've created. So all the things that no longer fit with that version of you, bye. You know what you need, you know who you are, be confident in that. Don't second guess it anymore. You put all this time and energy into making this happen and now it's here. So step in, excited, leave behind all the rest. You already know what needs to be dumped, so dump it. Like legit. And I think with this coming up twice, some of you may be at a point where that's hard for you. And I will say, I think all of you know what needs to be let go, or you know the behaviors or thoughts, or, you know, again, fill in the blanks. You know what those things are that don't serve you, that, you know, you can say goodbye to. You know what they are. I don't need to tell you. But I think the hard part for some of you is to let it go, because it's been a security blanket. It's been a crutch. It's been I would say even in the past it probably helped you. Like it served a purpose at some point. But the thing with this reading is, all of that stuff you no longer need. The tools you've been asking and trying to build, or the reality you've been trying to build that, you know, didn't rely on those things is here. So you can let them go now. And again, once you free yourself up, once you let those go and open up your hands, then that's when you can receive. That's when all the new stuff can come in and you can grab that because your hands are no longer full. That's what's really going on here. So beautiful, beautiful reading. Gemini, absolutely beautiful. Love, 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 love. I'm going to wrap up your reading here. As always, sending you my love. Take care, everyone. Thank you, as always, for all the likes, comments, subscriptions. If you're not already and you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe to our little family. We get together every month and talk astrology and tarot and crystals and all kinds of fun stuff. We just nerd out together, so definitely come on back. With that said, wishing you all the best. And I will see you in your next video. Bye, Gemini.